My famous saying is discipline over motivation. It's part of who I am. Some people may find that crazy, but I just absolutely love it. So it's like I'm training with people who are now my best friends. So my social circle is now surrounded by athletes and people that have a similar crazy mindset to me. So again, I don't find it hard. And I know some people do and they struggle to kind of fit it in, or I don't have kids at the moment, so my priorities are a little bit different. I could be a little bit more selfish with my time, and I am grateful for that. Now is the time for me to just delve in and see how far I can push myself, and that's exciting. So, no, I don't. I find it pretty easy, thankfully.
In 2023, you were second overall in the Triathlon National Series. As someone who knows very little about that, how many races that involved? That seems like something you have to be consistent with throughout the year. I'm assuming it's like a leaderboard, like a league kind of thing. Is that the way it works?
Exactly, it's a league, so your best four are essentially selected. You have to do one sprint, one Olympic, and the other two races can be made up of whatever race distance. Now, some races naturally have better points than others, so it's kind of strategy as well, which I don't enjoy. This year, again, I've ranked second as well, and I've done across the year, not just the national series, but I've done 11 races, and I'm very grateful that I've been on 11 overall podiums. So it's just been a crazy journey the past 2 years. And again, my coach Barry Smith has had a lot to do with that. And we're just working really well together. So it's exciting where we can go.
When you're at that level, and just for someone listening to this and trying to get into triathlons and stuff like that, just out of curiosity, you've obviously had to travel the country for 11 podiums. They're not all going to be in Nice. Is there any particular ones you're like, this is a very great, this is a real good course I'd recommend people to do? That's, oh, actually, this is a real cool race. Or is there something like the Lost Sheep Part 2 where you're like, there is so much elevation in this kind of race. I don't want to go anywhere near that race ever again.
A really good one to just introduce yourself is one you probably heard about it, Thai, so Triathlon. They have a variety of different distances. So there's anything from Triathlon, which is the smallest distance you can get, and it's just a not just sorry, it's huge for God. Even for me back in the day, it was a great event. But there's a 250-meter swim. I think it's a 20K bike and a 4K run. So it's a great introduction, and then you can work your way up from there. There can be, I think, you can go up to a half Ironman at the same event. So that's a great one, and it is local as well. Lost Sheep again is a bucket list, but there are there's loads of what the triathlon community is just filled with fun people. There's loads of great events. I did try Tyrone this year, which was another great one. It's just the atmosphere is just crazy. So yeah, there's a lot, and the Triathlon Ireland have a race calendar. They're packed from anywhere across the country just to get yourself started. So just join again your local tri club and take it from there.
And it is a lot when you look at the triathlon on Triathlon Ireland's website, you can see the event calendar for the year, and there are so many great events popping up that, like you said, strategy is involved because on the same weekend you could have two fantastic races on two different ends of the country.
Yeah, absolutely. And still, you still manage to be racing the best every weekend because there's just the highest caliber out there. So no matter where you are, you'll always be looking across your world's worst enemy, going, "How are you?" I'm trying to avoid you. Oh, no.
Ashton, you trained for all these races, and just before I get into 2024 and 11 podiums, obviously you did a lot in 2023 to come second overall in the national series. Where did you find time to train for the Dublin Marathon?
Oh, you'll always find time for Dublin Marathon.
So
Yeah.
23 is not the one and only.
I'm actually going for Valencia this year. My new
Brilliant.
little just lifelong dream was to try and take a different one off each year. So it started in Dublin, and we'll see where it gets me. So Valencia is meant to be cool. It's meant to be flat and fast. So we'll see.
And when you did Dublin, did you get the urge to go, oh, I could because you great time, like 3 hours 20 for your first marathon is unbelievable. Something myself and Eric really wish we get anywhere near that. An hour 40 in between, that would have been nice. But anyway, did you ever think, like, would you, when you finished that race, oh, I could get more into this? Maybe if I just did half a year triathlons and concentrate more on marathons, that could be down to sub 3 or a little bit more. Or is it just, this is just a great day out to cap off the year when the triathlon season, I'm assuming the marathons is definitely over at that stage.
Yeah, it'd be way too cold for us to shove us in the sea then. You know what? I did it really to improve my running.